Good morning, students of class 9. Previous class chapter 2 we have completed. Today we are starting chapter 3, that is coordinate geometry. Uh, that coordinate geometry that you have already done in class 8. Exercise 3.1, no need to do. From exercise 3.2 we are starting. Just see that. Before starting exercise 3.2, I am just reminding you, this is a Cartesian plane, and in Cartesian plane there is two axes, that is x o x dashed x axis and y o y dashed, that is y axis, or you can say these are coordinate axes, and these two axes will divide the Cartesian plane into four parts. This is first quadrant, this is second quadrant, this is third quadrant, and this is fourth quadrant. So when we are writing the quadrants, we have to go anti-clockwise from that place: first, second, third, fourth. In first quadrant, what is the sign of the coordinate? Plus, plus. In the second quadrant, what is the sign? Minus, plus. In third quadrant, minus, minus. In fourth quadrant, plus, minus. These all things you have done in class 8. So directly I am going in exercise 3.2. Very easy questions are there. What is the name of the horizontal and vertical lines drawn to determine the position of any point in the Cartesian plane? So horizontal line means this line. Horizontal line represent what? X-axis, and vertical line represent y-axis. So the answer will be, the horizontal line will be x-axis and the vertical line will be y-axis. What is the question number 2? What is the name of each part of the plane formed by these two lines? Each part means these four parts. What is this? These are the quadrants. So each part is called quadrants. Number 3 is, write the name of the point where these two lines intersects. Here x-axis and y-axis intersect in which point? At the point O, or you can say this is the origin, and the coordinate of origin is 0, 0. So the answer will be, what is the name of the point? That will be origin. Now we are going in question number 2. Here we have to follow this figure. I have written the answer in book. The question is, the first question is the coordinates of B. So where is the B point? Here. What is the coordinate of B? First we have to see in x-axis, it's coming minus 5, and corresponding to minus 5 we have to go in y-axis, so it's coming 2. That means the answer will be minus 5, 2. Now the next is the coordinates of C. Coordinates of C is what? Here, C. So first we have to go in x-axis, so it's coming 5, and then y-axis is coming minus 5, 5 minus 5. Third question is the point identified by the coordinates minus 3, minus 5. Here in x-axis minus 3 is here, and in y-axis here is minus 5. That means the minus 3, minus 5, these coordinates denotes the point E. That will be the answer. Then number 4, the point identified by the coordinates 2, minus 4. 2, minus 4 means in x-axis we have to go 2, and then we have to go in y-axis minus 4. So the points is coming G. That will be 2, minus 4. And then the next question number 5 is the abscissa of the point D. The abscissa of the point D. Abscissa means what? X-axis coordinate you have to see. So D point, what is the x coordinate? 6. So the abscissa of the point D means 6. Then the number 6 is the ordinate of the point H. Ordinate means the y-axis coordinate you have to see. So where is H point? Here is H. Here in y-axis what is the point is there? Minus 3. So the answer will be minus 3. The ordinate of the point H will be minus 3. Number 7. The coordinates of the point L. What is the coordinate of the point L? Here in y-axis the L point is there. That means x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is 5. So 0, 5. The coordinates, number 8 is the coordinates of the point M. Where is M? Here is M. Okay. So what is the coordinate of the point M? Here in y-axis M point is lying. So in x-axis the M point is lying. That means in x-axis what is the coordinate? -3, and y coordinate will be what? 0. So -3, 0. That will be the answer.